purpose of this university. We hope as we have gathered this hour, in anything we are going to discuss today, let's be for our progress in the name of Jesus. Amen. Be our chairman in the front, be our chairman in the back. In anything we are going to discuss, let's discuss in one accord. In the name of Jesus. Amen. 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 Thank you very much. It has been established that the only chairman of the meeting is Jesus. So, you are keeping Jesus. And the one that has been established is that what we are going to do today, we are going to do it accordingly in one hour. Thank you very much, let me quickly run down the proposed agenda for this August meeting. We have the opening prayer, which has been said already. We have introduction, opening remarks. We have accreditations for inauguration. We have charge to correspondence. And then we have live refreshment. We have LB. And then we have motion for adjournment, closing remarks, and closing prayer. Although this agenda has been proposed by the state schools, I will also crave your indulgence to make your inputs or otherwise move for its adoption to be used for this meeting. You have the floor. Thank you very much. Should I run through the agenda again? Yes. Item 1 is opening prayer. Item 2, introduction. Item 3, opening remarks. Item 4, accreditation stroke inauguration. Item 5, charge, exhortation to correspondence. Item 6 is live discussion. Item 7 is AOB. Item 8, motion for adjournment. Item 9, closing remarks. And item 10, closing prayer. Okay, please you tell us your name and then proceed.
Please, I want to make a complete correction in the agenda. I think the AOB should come before the refreshment. That is my suggestion. So that there will be no distraction while we are still discussing in the day.
Suggesting that they will come before the freshman. I think that is in line with that item 7. You want the freshman to become item 7. That is the agenda. You have to do it. Any other suggestions? Any other suggestions? No other suggestions. Okay. So having done that, can someone adopt the agenda?
I want to adopt the agenda to be used as working document. And then a little government.
Second,
But the power vested on me as the chairman, Dumo Grassroot Network, I adopt the agenda to the working document for the day. Thank you very much.
Already, we are on item number 2. I think what we'll do is, I'm going to take responsibility to introduce people on this side of the device. And then during the time of inauguration, we can also use it to give instruction to conserve time. Are we in agreement? Thank you very much.
Just give me few seconds. Let me conjure with the secretary. Okay. So the man standing, as what is being suggested, is the media director, too. State media director, too, of this group. His name is Kalumete, to the state media director. Directed by the extreme left. He's our leader advisor. Bara Awajima. She is our legal director one, legal advisor one.
Andoni.
From Andoni. The next person is Comrade Gibson Okutugoyen. He is the vice chairman, state vice chairman. Okay. Well, let me educate us on that briefly.
Thank you.
Before we proceed, that's our call and response. Before you came, I know those who sponsored the nominations have told you the name of the body. It's Dumo Grassroot Network, DGN for short. And in DGN we have the call and response. When we say DGN, when the caller says DGN, the audience responds in one accord. So the caller now use the one accord to respond, changing the narrative. Let me take it again. If the caller says GDN, the response is in one accord. Then in one accord, you say changing the narrative. Can we practice it?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Finally, I can say this. So if I say GDN, DGN in one accord. Just like winner. DGN in one accord. Because we want to do that thing you did again. What you did earlier.
Thank you very much. GDN in one accord. You know, when you are answering me, you are thumb up. GDN in one accord. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. The person to my right is the State Assistant Secretary. The State Assistant Secretary, his name is Clinton B. Gami. I'm being very careful so I don't give them the wrong names. Myself is Nwachukwu Justice Osita. By God's grace, I am the secretary, the state secretary of this group. I am from Oba, Ebema, Ngoni local government area of River State. He's from Gokana. He's from Asarito. Palimote. Palimote is from Far Brass Island. It's okay, so we'll proceed to item number 3. I will therefore call on the chairman, Honorable Patrick Nganga, to give us his opening remark. That's his introduction.
DGN in one accord. Changing the narrative. My name is Honorable Patrick Nganga. By God's grace and in my capacity, I am the state chairman
Dumo Grassroot Network. I will not say much because we all know why we are here. We have a common purpose, a common goal, and that is to make a river state that will accommodate the next generation. A river state that will make us smile. A river state that opportunity will be work and responsibility will be expected from every one of us. A river state we are working for today is not for ourselves, but for our children and the next generation. Bringing up this forum was not just for joke. It is in accordance with the 12 vision for a better river state to come in 2019. We appreciate every one of you. Above all, we appreciate God for the time. Despite the short notice, you guys are able to meet up for the meeting. One thing we encourage in Dumo Grassroot Network is steadfastness. You must stand your ground. Dumo is not a man that can solve anybody. Though he's not God, and he's not 100% perfect, but he's a better man, a good man. We are working to make impact in the lives of every youth, every individual in River State. Our conduct and our group should go in accordance with our conscience from 2019. If we cannot make this for ourselves, then we all fail. Lulu is already living like a governor. Lulu is going to be or aspiring for governorship is mostly because of you and I. So if we don't seize this opportunity and make difference with it, I don't think we can have a better time. This is the time. Without wasting much of your time, to end this speech, I still welcome you once more to this meeting. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. By that address, the location has been officially declared open for whatever we have planned to do today. And that is taking us to the next item on the agenda, and that is the most important reason for which we are here. Accreditation stroke inauguration. Okay, while we do that, we're anticipating the presence of the GG of the Lulu campaign organization, right on the high budget. And also anticipating one of the LV strongman on a bonus and a man, will be joining us in a matter of minutes. I'll check on the accreditation LGA by LGA.
So, we want to welcome you as partners in progress. And if we're welcoming you, it means that there will be a symbiotic relationship of give and take. To whom much is given, much is expected. But again, you're coming into an ordered and organized environment, because as you're coming, we're already organized and we are stratified. We will, as the need arises, deploy you into relevant areas based on your competencies and skills that you'll be bringing in. The Minister for Transportation started in his 20s. I hope we know that. But I wrote me and he started in his 20s. We started there, but as we were just leaving 20s to early 30s, we came into governance. And that has kept us till today. I thank those of you who are conscientized, who decided to carve out a niche for ourselves and break away from the feeling mass in the GYF 23. I was here in a meeting when I think it was a Dumo. Raised the emotion, you know. I'm a love maker and I love motions when I see emotion on the floor. Yeah, because I've been a number 2 lawmaker in River State, when we were Rivers and Bayelsa, and I was a very young man. And he felt that there should be a political wing. I was amazed that there were people who would enjoy Dumo's maybe scholarship, empowerment schemes, entrepreneurial schemes, but would not want also to be involved in his aspiration as a person. Beat me volume. So I want to commend those of you who are here and those who should be here that are not here for one reason or the other. You've made the best decision you can make for a man who loves humanity more than he loves himself. A man who can give out all in him for the benefit of humanity. Not too long ago, I rode with him in one car. We were going to Abonima for something. I was during the corn season. I don't know whether corn is still in season now. A few months ago. And from the more of a junction where you're branching in to begin to access the Calabari route, we stopped by to buy corns. And there was a young boy there, and he sent for the young boy and I said, "How old are you?" He said, 12. "What class are you in?" He said, SS1. And he said, "How much is your school fee?" And the boy was like, "I don't know. My dad and mom that handles it." He said, "How much is the corn you came to sell for them?" And the corn the boy had was about 1,000 something. So he now told another. Of course, you know, he loves people like he doesn't move enough. So he decided to buy all the corn. Anybody who has 3,000 corn, give it 6,000. If you have to, everybody was rejoicing. But he's interested in the boy because it's the boy that caught his attention. And they now gave the boy 50,000 naira. And everybody was like, the boy ran. As the guy drove up, he turned to me and now said, "Do you know my John? We don't have a campaign poster. I didn't give him complimentary card because it is welfaristic." I don't know if I'm communicating. I didn't do it to gain political sympathy. So the greatest challenge that boy will have is convincing his parents that he gave about 50,000 naira. From one man gave me, who is the man? I don't even know who the man is. But there will be witnesses to show that he didn't see. That's my day. And we left. And when we were coming back, others were still there, the boy wasn't there. And I said to me again, "Do you know that this whole journey of Abonima today may well have been made just because of that boy? God just wanted me to come in contact with that boy. I don't know why." That's what my mind is telling me now, that all this journey, I don't even know why we came to Abonima. But looking at this whole journey, God just wanted to establish a point of contact, and come became the point of contact between me and that boy. And I now talked to him and I said, "You have a very good heart." And he has a very good heart. So coming in is coming to join somebody who is not running an election because he wants to answer a name, governor. Already he lives like a governor. I don't know if I'm communicating. Is it driving in a convoy, he drives in a convoy? Is it living well, he lives well? So there is nothing. You are meeting somebody who will not stop and buy bole on the road because he wants an election. And where you are eating bole, he now stops. And after that, it's not in him. I think that Dumo's heart does not rest except in business will to be helpful to humanity. And it is such kinds of people that will be able to raise society to a very high level of fulfillment. I ventured into that because as you are coming in, I'd like you to know from the onset that it is not about Dumo Lulu Briggs, it's about you. What is at stake is not his future. His future is already made and guaranteed. It's about your future. It's something I was talking to my kids sometime. I just said, if there's anything I'm doing now, it's for you. Because if I die tomorrow, River State will know that somebody like this has passed on. What kind of a society are we going to live for you? That's the worry. The society is actually gone. Today, it is almost at the mercy of God that you travel from a mall about Elele and cross Elele to Abona on a daily basis. On a daily basis. And they cannot be checked. Not as if they cannot be checked. But they will not be checked for political reasons. Because elections are by the corridor. We need men of character, men of honesty, men of understanding, men with an astute sense of commitment to the cause of altruism at this time, more than ever. We have to reboot the society. I believe that when your system malfunctions, there's a rebooting. Especially when it has to do with the default setting. This society needs to be rebooted. And let me tell you, like I talked to some young people here either yesterday or so, do you imagine the number of universities that are in existence and even some more private ones that are springing up? You can then imagine the number of intakes every year, and as they are taking in, they are also injecting out to the society every year. If society is not rebooted, where is the infrastructure to absorb you? That is even why crime is becoming scientific. Because now crime involves cerebral activity in an environment where men move on a cerebral holiday. Where there is a cessation from mental activity. So you need a man who is focused, articulate, concerned, who will be able to lay a new foundation that will create the infrastructure for the present day youth. I want to urge you, as the DG of the Dumo Lulu Briggs campaign, to work worthy of this vocation wherein you have chosen. We just exited a political party that is in River State existing in name. And we have taxied into a new party. And the time is very short. December is virtually gone. So you will work and redouble your efforts with the kind of energy that is acting to the driving force of a dynamo. When I was in the secondary school, we had one principal who would say, work as if you will die tomorrow, even though you will not die. And that's the best way. We came in to a party that was only a name. That we're going to flesh it up while still preparing for elections simultaneously. So I will also appreciate it if I have your names according to the local government areas. Those of you who have PVCs will function in, so that I will integrate you into the existing structures in those areas. I don't think I'm communicating. I have the data of everybody I'm teaching campaigns. So I look at it, open to you. We'll also, we are forming election committees. There are relevant committees you'll be able to serve in. We'll give you an opportunity to function. Where there is no vision, I can assure you that May 29th, Chief Dumo will be inaugurated as governor of the state. This statement is not a political speech. You can go to the bank, political bank with it and cash it. It will not bounce. But don't also be deceived. Between now and then, things will get a bit rougher, and prepare your minds. Let me just prepare your minds. Things will get a bit rougher. But essentially, the elections will be elections between Accord and PDP. Because by omission or commission, probability or necessity, the LGP has no candidate, has no party structure based on a court ruling. You're all intelligent, you are conversant with what is happening. Don't mind the deception. The court judgment is in English. I believe a lot of you have read it. People are going about living in self-delusion and self-deceit. From upland to the sea, to the giants may be on our way to the land. God will surely give us victory, victory. Only move on the one accord. Move on with PLD, move on with Dumo, Lulu, Briggs. Everybody, move on in one accord. Move on with PLD, move on with Dumo, Lulu, Briggs. Only move on in one accord. Move on with PLD, move on with Dumo, Lulu, Briggs. Everybody, move on in one accord. Move on with PLD. Move on with Dumo, Lulu, Briggs.
And before we continue the business of the day, I will also want to recognize a very important figure in the GLB campaign organization. We're talking about the very honorable Patience E. Asalemi, the state woman leader, the very fantastic Accord. Let me invite our colleagues to the microphone.
Accord, oneness and progress. Well, my DG has spoken. He has said everything we needed to say here. In the order of protocol, after he speaks, I'm not supposed to say a word, but I'm just here to greet you and to tell you that what we are doing it accordingly.
Thank you very much, man. The man of high-level finance services. And we're standing big for him doesn't also mean that we can act in from Accord. The idea is to be inaugurated, the symbolic inauguration, so all other Excos thereafter will be declared inaugurated by this exercise. So we're actually going on with the verification and then the eventual inauguration before this person. I don't know if you permit me. Okay, sir.
Because faith teaches that people can say the word. So with the eyes of faith, we have seen the completion of what we have done, and we pronounce them inaugurated and continue.
Thank you very much. I think that's a wonderful one. This is a very busy man. Let's give him the opportunity. This is very busy.
Ask these executives to rise. I believe my language is stable enough. I'm invested as the Director General of the Dumo Lulu Briggs political family. I, Right Honorable Benjamin Ike Odi, this 19th day of December in the year of our Lord 2018, inaugurate you all, those present and those absent, for whom they stand proxy into your various offices this day in the name of the Father, Amen. And of the Son, Amen. And of the Holy Ghost. Amen. Congratulations. We should work because latest first week of January, to be precise, we are coming for LGA tour, and that is where we will know the strength of every LGA. We are going to tour, and it is going to be a big tour, a very big one. So I appreciate you once again.
Please, we are working for a better tomorrow. We are working for an atmosphere that will be conducive to every one of us. So we need to make sacrifice too on our own, on our various LGAs. Thank you, and God bless as you go home safely. Thank you.
DGN. DGN.